Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Sleep, member of Memes and Dreams and Quantum of Robocraft, talking to you, and it's Tower Defense Saturday, and we're back here on Plants vs. Zombies. Of course, the goal for today is to finish up level 1, and hopefully we'll do it fast and have some fun doing it. So, hope you all are doing well. Sorry for no Killing Floor 2 video that came up yesterday. We had a, let's go ahead and restart this level. We had a situation involving one of my dogs not wanting to take his medicine that has been medically assigned, and we're trying to get him to take it, and he just refuses. And I was the only one left in the house yesterday. So, sorry if you're looking forward to that. I'll see if I can't produce one a little bit earlier next week, and then hopefully I'll also be back on the regular schedule after that. But that was that situation, and now we're here for some tower defense. Obviously, I've been working on balloons for some of y'all, because I know some of you wanted to see some balloons. I did recently get Balloons Tower Defense 6 for PC. Luckily that one syncs with the cloud. Balloon Tower Defense 5 does not sync from mobile to PC, so that would be an entirely fresh playthrough if I was to do that. So if you want to see that, let me know, and I will. I'll record all the things I do on that, going from 1 to 100 basically. Another thing that might be important to note about balloons on PC, there we go, spit out. Another important thing to probably note about balloons on PC, especially Balloons TD5, is that all the what used to be microtransactions for mobile, like bigger beacons, healthy bananas, double cash, all that stuff's in-game. Like, it's just in-game by default. So if you don't want to see me use that stuff, let me know, because it's very easy to just get. It just costs some monkey cash, and it's pretty straightforward. Obviously, these are still early Plants vs. Zombies levels. There's nothing too crazy going on here. I'm building up some wealth. Don't really know what for, but we're building up wealth. But yeah. So, working on getting all my towers on Balloons TD6 fully leveled up, so I have all the advanced forms, because I'd already started that one on mobile, so there was no reason for me to hold off on that. But for PC on Balloons TD5, since it's a fresh start, I haven't done anything. So that'll probably be next week, unless you want to see Balloons TD6. If you want to see Balloons TD6, tell me in the comments, and I will produce. But if you don't, that's also fine. We're going to kill this guy or not? I'll cherry bomb him. We have the sun to do it. I'm not too worried. I'll put a walnut up here for him. Go ahead and get him done. Okay. But yeah, that's all that's going on with me. We are heading into finals for university students. So, might be a bit more on the later upload side of things. And if some videos are a little bit late, you know, not coming out on time, that's probably why, because I'm in class and I'm studying. So don't expect videos to be up at like 10 a.m. That was when I used to try to produce them. Is that mine to be ready? Yeah, it is. I used to try to get them ready for 10 a.m. releases on the days. Obviously, you know, we've been a little bit in the afternoons this week. That's mostly due to just me not being able to take the time before the days to get everything sorted. Go ahead and get that. Pop that down. And Snow Pea. Nice. Nice and easy. So yeah, that's the general breakdown. Other news about the channel, who knows? Who knows how often other people will actually be producing stuff. Right now, it's mostly just been a me show. I hope that some of y'all are watching those Smite videos that are going up on Sundays. We will have one going up tomorrow as well. If all goes according to plan anyway, should be a Smite video up for you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoy that. Steve's Master and Bouclier Deviand working hard to carry some Jaws. So show them some love on those videos. Robocraft is in a really weird spot as well right now. The meta is probably in the most bland state it's ever been. and that's saying a lot. Well, we'll see what they do with these upcoming patches. They've only got so many days left before people just jump ship to Steamcraft. That launched. It's like $10, I think. Steamcraft is going for 10 whole, in fact, total dollars on Steam. I think it's actually discounted right now, but that's what it was marked at when I saw it. So, Steamcraft is Robocraft, but without looking like Robocraft. It has a cross-out aesthetic, which means it's like brown. So if you don't like brown things, if you're part of the police force and you see something brown and it just kind of triggers you, you might not want to play that game. But if you can stand brown things, then it might be for you if you want to get away from Free Jam and their terrible decision making. I don't oppose anyone who says they will. What we got? Alright, putting down snow peas. Snow peas are great. Everyone loves snow peas. They're really, really strong. And, yeah, they're fun. You can... Late game stuff with snow peas tends to be a bit more difficult because you kind of want to do just upfront damage, not necessarily slow. But then again, frozen melon throwers are also really strong in PvZ. I don't know where we're going to need them, so I'll put them down up here. Alright, that works. You can see I'm a little OCD about my tower placements. You can see how I'm organizing them here. I want all of them in a row. Color coordinated. Okay? Color coordinated. Also, you can see I'm leaving the middle kind of open because I can just cherry bomb stuff if things get hectic in there. But we'll go ahead and put down another thrower. Yeah, snow peas. I like them. They just get replaced by better stuff later. And also, the torchwood makes snow peas pretty irrelevant. But that's really all I've got. Now we're just going to commentate over the game. So welcome to a Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies Episode 2. I'm your host, Killer Sleepstar. Let's get right into the gameplay. So, really thrilling. It's tower defense. Most tower defense games are chill. We're going to go ahead and just start tripling up here. I doubt it's going to be that easy. This is the first, I think, level where we've had 2 big waves, right? Oh, look at that. I predicted perfectly. Conehead down here. Yep. Game's relaxed. Nothing's crazy. Obviously, we're still in World 1. Things start to get hectic, if I remember correctly, with this game around World 4. That's nighttime pool, right? World 4, things get crazy. But until then, everything's pretty relaxed. The game's pretty straightforward, pretty chill, pretty simple. Have a good time. Listen to some fantastic music produced for this game. I do like it. All right, I'm not gonna mute it like I did last time. We're gonna actually listen to the sounds of Plants vs. Zombies as it was intended by the developer. We're gonna sit here and listen to the beautiful piano. Man, I love piano. I love piano. Every time I hear it, I want to stop and take it in. Piano is my favorite instrument. Obviously, you've seen the piano in the background of most of my my face cam videos, where it's just off to my left. Right, your right, my left. It sits there, and I used to play piano. I played piano for 4 years, and I just love it. My last big piano recital piece was Pachelbel's Canon in D, which is, everyone knows Canon in D. Phenomenal piece. Everyone loves it, aside from this one dude who plays cello. If you haven't seen that skit, that comedy skit, I'll have that link down below. That thing's hilarious. I busted out laughing the first time I saw it. But, yeah, I played piano for 4 years. Had a great time with it. I just kind of fell out with it because it's learning to play piano is a very big time investment. And I could either play video games and tell people to get good, or I could play an instrument and try to win over women. You know? Nah, it's not that simple. I will say it was a hell of a lot easier to get attention when I was really good at playing piano. People would, hear you practicing, stop you, in school, you go in the piano room. Look at that spot. Boom! Look at that. Achievement unlocked. We're so good at this game. How is tower defense so difficult? Okay. Piranha. Piranhas are okay. Piranhas are okay. And then we're getting bucket heads now, which is why we're going to get a piranha. Yeah. Alright, so if you couldn't guess, there are some plants that I hardly ever use. One of them usually being a walnut. I like tall nut, but not really walnut. So, no, I love me some mine. I'm not even going to take it because cherry bomb is just better than it. So we'll rock the classic loadout. I hadn't really thought about strategizing for Plants vs. Zombies in forever, dude. It's going to be really weird when we get into some challenges later, and I'm having to sit there, figure it all out. I don't know if I'll 100% the game. If you think I should, tell me to, and I'll do everything in the game. But if you don't, you know, that's fine. Just want to see me get through. Is it 5 or 6? I can't even remember if there's a nighttime roof stage, you know? I know that the final boss happens at nighttime on the roof. I can't remember if there's actually a nighttime roof level itself, like the world, you know, level like 6. I always thought it was 5. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering stuff. That would not be a first. I get stuff wrong all the time. Ask my parents. Boom. Potato mines are great, man. They let me just build up all this equity. This home equity. Alright, I'm going to found my own business. You don't understand. Put up an ice shooter. I realized I didn't even put down my sunflower. I'm slacking. I'm slacking hard, guys. I'm sorry. I'm falling apart. You came here to watch someone who's good at video games, and then you got stuck with me. I apologize. It's not what I intended to happen. Alright, one more sun. Come on. There we are. Da-da-da. But game, man, it's so nice on Saturdays. Especially on a Saturday morning. Sit down, play some old Plants vs. Zombies. You know, I don't even know how old this game is. When did it come out? I'll have it edited in, I'm sure. But when did Plants vs. Zombies come out? How old am I? Like, I remember this game feeling like it was brand new. No, go away, dude. Oh, wow, I mistimed that horribly. You know what? You know what? Comments, roast me. Roast me for that. I deserve it. I'm gonna have a potato mine there for whenever his fat ass eventually makes it all the way down. It'll be a while, but it's there. Good news is, this just lets me stall and, you know, build up some sun. Oh, I wanted to stall more. I got anti-stalling measures. Yeah, there's so much stuff in this game though. It always amazes me how in-depth some tower defense games get with like mechanics on how you build and how towers interact with each other. Plants vs. Zombies introduced me to like the combo system that you see in a lot of them. This is probably the first tower defense game I ever played. I imagine it was for a lot of people. I mean, the game's widely known as one of the best tower defense games because it's got enough complexity for, you know, veteran TD players, and it's very simple for even casual players. So it's like the best of both worlds, man. You know, like the Hannah Montana theme song. See, there we go. I'm dating myself, too. All you Ute who never saw that when it was airing live. I think I was like 10. I was 10 years old when Hannah Montana was live on TV. All you Ute. And pop. Alright. Repeater. The repeater's not really useful in the main game here. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's not useful now. We just don't have enough that needs dealing with to deal with a repeater. You could put down a repeater instead of a snow pea. That is an option. I prefer the slow. I'm fine with playing a slower type of game. But that's just me. Yeah. I'm not even gonna take the repeater. I don't think you need it. I'm set in my ways until my ways fail me. I love it. I love it so much. It's so chill, man. It's just so nice and relaxing. Do 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 do. See? Like everyone knows the tunes. It's like ingrained in our heads after we played the game just once. I don't know. I don't know what about this game made it stick with me. I don't know what about it I love it. Maybe it's the art style. It's aged pretty well. Maybe it's the fact that it's mindless and it's a point-and-click adventure. You know, it's like I'm playing Bastion, but it's a tower defense game. That was a loud noise outside my house. Did y'all hear that? Jeez. I hope you didn't hear that. That thing was loud. Sounded like someone trying to drag race. But yeah, tower defense. Classics, man. What other classic tower defense games are there? There's all the Bloon series. I'm trying to think, right? I obviously love Dungeon Defenders, but I know that's not a classic by most people's standards. Trying really to think of ones that most people have played. Like, I'm talking tower defense, not like just defense, so like Stick Wars. I remember that was like one of the first things I ever had for an iPod Touch, where you just flicked up really fast to throw dudes off the screen. Don't know if any of y'all played that game. But Stick Wars was a defense game. I don't consider that a tower defense game. Like, this is what I consider tower defense, right? You have a lane or lanes, things come down, and you have to build stuff or produce stuff to counter it. Put that there. You can see how productive I'm being with all this going on. I'll put him here. Not too worried about this down lane right now. Should be nice and dandy. It's gonna be a little rough, I imagine, pretty soon. Not necessarily for me playing the game. It's going to be rough for all the people, the refugees from RoboCraft, to find a good game. I don't think that Crossout will appeal to most of them. Crossout's a heavy grinding game, dude. Like, hella grindy unless you have the cheat code of mom's credit card. What other games have they been looking at? I'm trying to think. There's like, what War Builder, I think, was a game. I might have gotten the name wrong. Something like that I've seen tossed around. I think that's in beta right now. I haven't played it. I have no opinion on it. I just think you're trying to replace a game that it has a very dedicated and loyal fan base in RoboCraft, or at least had. And I think it's fallen out of favor a lot due to recent development changes and the overall direction, because Mark Simmons... I love the image. I'll see if I can find it, but I love the image of we took 30 years of game development experience and threw it out the window. That's what they said when they founded FreeJam. And with the way that they've been going about developing the game, quote-unquote developing, you know, it's not too hard to believe that they did really throw all of it out the window. But that's just my opinion. You know, some people really like what they're doing. I think that what they're doing now is better than what they were doing, but they screwed up a lot to get to that point. So, we'll see. I still don't really know how they're making money off the game. I'll put a mine here. You can see how cheap I am. Sun is a precious resource. What I'm holding on to it for, I have no idea. But it's a precious resource, man. I need it for something. I don't know what yet, but I need it for something. What else? Bucket heads, cone heads, all going down. Let's go over some recent news. Fill the gap in airtime here. My main mate Ricardo, not the Ricardo, his name is Richard, is coming back from being in the desert forever. We're excited to have him back in town. Well, he's not even gonna be back in town. He'll be back in state. But we live in Texas, a very big state. So, you know, that could mean he's 4 hours away or 12 hours away. It just depends. He's coming back. What other important news headlines are going on? I'll put another mine down, why not? We had a hospital in India that, like, cut off, the oxygen got cut off. A couple kids died because they didn't pay a bill. Thought that was hilarious in a morbid sense. How does a hospital screw up that bad? I'm trying to think of other stuff going on. Without getting too political. Obviously, right, everyone knows that the presidential race candidates are starting. And I don't feel like being deplatformed. So I'm not going to mention anything about politics. But, you know, there are some interesting people out there who are making a run for it. Some of whom have eaten dirt. And I'm just saying, that's not a political statement, that's a factual statement. One of the candidates running has eaten dirt. What else is going on? Anything interesting in the... I mean, the NFL draft is happening for any sports fans who care. NFL draft is a fun time. I'll put a walnut up here, why not? First walnut placed in the series, level 1-9. There we go, boys. We did it. We did it, alright? Blow up those, and yeah. Yeah! NFL draft is happening. Today is Saturday, so we're on rounds 4 through 7. My Dallas Cowboys, their draft has been interesting so far. Obviously, we drafted Amari Cooper with our first round pick. Great pick. Really happy with that. A two-time Pro Bowler who's 24 years old. For the 27th? I think it was 27th pick. It's good. I was happy. We drafted a defensive tackle, and we drafted a guard also. So, pretty okay with that. The Giants, I love the fact that the Giants fucked up. It's just such a Giants thing to do. They drafted Daniel Jones, who I don't think anyone thought was a good prospect. At least not a top 6 prospect. We're going to hold on to all these. I'm hoping I get something to deal with you. Oh, I love the boss music. But yeah, Daniel Jones, number 6 overall. Never would have considered taking Daniel Jones that high. I don't know if I would have considered taking Daniel Jones, but definitely not that high. Dwayne Haskins was right there, and they didn't take him. And then he went to the Redskins, which sucks for me. I didn't want to see him in my division at all. But the kind of thing happens whenever, you know, your division is in need of 2 quarterbacks. Stuff just kind of happens. Okay. Do I want to cherry bomb it? Yeah, we'll cherry bomb it. I gotta get all my lanes here covered. Like, we're still lacking up top, you know? A repeater up top, that'll work. Might kill him before this mine does anything, but if that's the case, then so be it. I will live with the outcome. How do we want to do this? Put that there. These levels are always interesting to me. It's all about, like, prioritizing lanes. Just lets you get a grasp of how someone thinks that defenses ought to be constructed, you know? Like, I'm probably going to end up removing a whole hell of a lot of these mines. But for right now, I'm actually going to leave this one up top. I think that's fine. This one right here, going to get rid of. Snow pea right here. Whenever this mine inevitably blows up, I'll replace it with something. But so far, it hasn't blown up. This one's going to be sticking around for a little bit, too. Boom, 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 boom. Replace you with a repeater. Okay, we're starting to fill up too much. Let's start dumping some walnuts here. Get a front line situated. It's only really nerve-wracking for the first little bit. Alright, you're worthless to me now. Okay, front line's done. Now we just gotta look at what all lanes have popping power and what not popping power. God, I've been playing too much balloons. You can tell. You can tell it's seeping into my language. We'll put it up top. Why not? Put another repeater down low, because I can clear out all the middle with that. So we still got 2 cherry bombs left. Should be good. Other things in the draft. Quinnen Williams went number 3 overall. I expected him to be drafted over Bosa, just because I personally, as a football fan, would value interior pressure over edge pressure. And Quinnen Williams is a beast, man. Dude really moves people off the ball. Now we're just going to clear out space, and we're going to start replacing regular pea shooters with repeaters. But, yeah. What else is going on in the draft? The Raiders had an interesting first day. And then their second day, I think they only picked like 1 player. The second day was okay. No one really complained about the second day that happened for the Raiders. I certainly didn't see anyone complain about it, at least. Their first pick was a bit awkward. I don't know why they didn't just take Josh Allen. Everyone thought it was a character thing. They wanted someone with high character. I didn't understand that philosophy at all. Eat him, please. Thank you. But some people said it was a character thing. Go ahead and nom on that man for me, if you would be so kind. Appreciate it. Does every lane have a snow pea? You did not. Now you do. Now every lane has snow peas. Let's clear out all these bucket heads real quick. Look at that. Perfect. What other teams had really good draft picks? The Patriots got, I think, the best receiver in the draft. The kid from Arizona State. Guy is ridiculous. Easily the best prospect from my humble football opinion at that wide receiver position in this year's draft. But then again, I'm a Cowboys fan, so take my word at, whatever value you assign to that. But I thought he was phenomenal. I thought DK Metcalf, I thought there was a legitimate possibility for DK Metcalf to get drafted by the Cowboys with their second round pick, number 58. I thought there was a legitimate chance. He was there. He was waiting for us. We just didn't pull the trigger. And I'm glad we didn't. But at the same time, it was there. All right, so we have 2 cherry bombs. So this game is effectively over. Yeah. And you get 2 cherry bombs and you're done. And that is going to wrap it up for today's Plants vs. Zombies video. We'll be back again in 2 weeks. I should be done and through with finals then. So hopefully I'll have good news to share with you guys about that. But that is going to wrap up today's video. Obviously, when I click next level, we go to nighttime. So if you enjoy this video, or you enjoy the series, leave a like. Tell me about it in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. I do have a schedule for people who are just joining the channel. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I will upload RoboCraft content. Every Friday, aside from yesterday, because of a situation, I should upload a Killing Floor 2 video. Every Saturday is Tower Defense. Now, we have Smite videos coming out on Sunday. Monday is a weird situation that sometimes has videos. Same thing with Wednesday. So that's the channel outlook. If you're interested, subscribe, click that bell icon so you don't miss a video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.